Alright, I'm going to show you how to make a PiGlass version 2. So we're going to start with a 4-inch piece of 2mm heat shrink and the bone conduction transducer, and we're going to heat shrink the wires. Now you need to get it as close to the transducer as you can without pulling on the wires. Alright, so you see there, that's about as far as I can get. So we're going to hit it. Alright, next we're going to take the 1.5-inch piece of 1/4 inch heat shrink and put it on the right side of the frame. You're going to push it just past the hole where the ear strap goes in, and then you're going to hit it. Alright, so this under layer is going to help this other piece stick to the frame and stay in place. So we're going to take the 1 1/4 inch piece of 3/4 inch heat shrink and we're going to put it over the transducer and then over the frame. Now you're going to hit this one halfway, make sure it's in place, and then hit it the rest of the way. So let's try that. Alright, now it's in place. Here we go. Alright, that's about halfway. Now, before you try and make sure this lines up on your head, make sure the transducer has fully cooled down, because you don't want to burn yourself. Alright, that looks like it's on there good. Now there's another piece of reinforcement. It's a 1-inch piece of 1/4 inch heat shrink. It's going to go over the wires and then keep going over and you're going to keep going all the way up over the frame again. You're going to cover the hole for the strap, but you're going to cut that piece away from the outside after you're done. This takes a little bit of horsing around, but it's worth it because it really keeps the bone conduction transducer from breaking, which that's the most common part I broke when I was originally building it. I broke 2 or 3 of them because I tried to use 2, which basically turns PiGlass into a headband, and if you can't get it over your head, it'll break. So now I got that in position. I'm gonna hit it again. Alright, now I'm going to give you a good look at this. You can see the transducer with the heat shrink, then the other heat shrink, and then the heat shrink. Triple heat shrink. Alright, I'm going to let this cool because it's still kind of warm, and then I'm going to see how it lines up on my head. In the meantime, I'll get started on the next step, which is attaching the audio hat to the transducer. Now what you want to do is unscrew the terminals all the way, because you want to put some of the wire casing in there so it stays in there when you tighten it up. So here's one. And give it a pull. Yep, that's in there good. And now we're going to go to, I got to straighten this one out. Jam it in there. Alright, give up, that one pulled out. You got to redo it. Try it again. Alright. That one's in there good now. Don't need the screwdriver anymore. It can be retired. Alright. Another main component of PiGlass is the hat. You need a nice fitting hat with a plastic strap, because that's going to be in between the bottom of the board and your head. And I haven't tried cloth, but I'm not going to chance it. Alright, so we got that done. The next step is mounting the Pi. Alright. So we're going to put the hat on the Pi. Let me just move this. Alright. So zip tie. You're gonna push it down through and then up through. Up. There we go. And do the other side. So the other side goes alright. And up the other side. Up. Alright, I didn't do them all the way yet, but they are on. Alright. So, let's see. Oh, forgot to cut out the spot for the head ear strap. All right. Alright, I think I got it. Don't want to try too hard or I'll end up cutting myself. Ah, shit. That'll still be okay. Alright, so now I'm going to start with the 15 to 22 pin camera adapter. That's going to go on the Vufine, and it's just big side is towards your face and the small side is towards where you're looking, and you're gonna put the zip tie on it. Let me just attach the camera first. Alright, I think that's in there. Alright. 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 It's almost tightened, but it's not quite. Alright, now it's tightened. So I can cut off the extra. Alright, we're getting closer. I'm going to start attaching the camera cable to the hat. And the way you're going to start with that is you're going to take the small end and stick it into the pie. Alright, I'm going to do these zip ties before I get too far along. Oh, I did that one wrong. I gotta rethread it. Alright, now I'm going to start doing these zip ties. Don't do them all the way tight yet until you make sure it's in the right spot. Alright, it appears to be in the right spot. So, I'm going to cut these ones. And cut these ones. Alright, now I'm going to try to do the camera. The paper clips help keep the camera cable on the side of the hat while it makes its way towards the front of your face. Alright, it's into the pie. So now we're going to go around the side of the head and go first paper clip and then all the way up to the brim, second paper clip. Now it's starting to shape up. Alright, the next step is zip tying the Vufine to the glasses. So first you're going to use this magnetic mount and you're going to have it on there, and then you're going to zip tie around the mount, around the frame, and around the Vufine. So find a spot where it fits. So I put the mount on first. There. Alright, so you're going to go around the frame, around the mount, around the Vufine with one zip tie. Supposedly these zip ties are rated to 18 pounds, so I think it can more than do the job. Alright, that's on there. Let's see what we're up to. Oh, much longer than I thought. Alright, since I already have done this before, I'm just going to mount the camera directly to the Vufine by removing the adhesive. Alright, I might have screwed up on that. I'm just going to use a little masking tape to hold the camera in place for the moment. Alright, so tape. You don't want tape in your final product, but for now it's okay. Alright, so there isn't that much left to do. You gotta bend your camera cable at a 90 coming down behind the brim, and then bend it at another 90 so it goes back towards the front of your face. And then once we do that, we put the 22 pin side of the camera cable into the adapter, and then close it up. Alright, we're essentially done. Now there's going to be a couple more things I'm going to finish up. I'm going to show you where the cables go. So this is the micro to mini HDMI cable. You put one side into the Pi and one side into the Viewfinder. You might have to move your zip tie over a little bit. And then you're taking a micro to micro USB cable that is going from the data port on the Pi 02 to the charging port on the Viewfinder. That allows you to use one battery to power the Pi, which powers the display. Then I got the straps for the glasses. They help you with the bone conduction transducer. When you clip these in, the transducer sounds better. Let me see if I can get these in. There's one in. There's two in. And that's about it on the assembly video. Let me just try this one on and make sure it fits like the other one. Alright, I got the glasses part on, and then you just push the hat down. This one fits a little looser than my other one, but see if you can. Obviously you gotta fix the camera, but for the purposes of this demo, I'm done.